Hello, my angels. I hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Before we jump into these readings this week, I do just want to say that it's so important that we're also connecting with ourselves just as much as we are connecting with tarot readings. All right, when we connect with ourselves, we bring ourselves so much more peace, more balance, and clarity. So the things that we're usually looking for in tarot readings really can come from within just as much as well. And we also just want to make sure that we're aligned energetically so that when we are watching these kinds of things, we're also open and available to listening to what the universe has to say. Okay, my favorite way of connecting with myself is through meditation, as you guys know, and an amazing app for that is the Aura app. It is like a sanctuary in your pocket. You can open it anytime. There's so much on there through a variety, a huge variety of different kinds of meditations at different lengths, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever you have time for, hours. Okay, there's so much on there. Sleep sounds, hypnosis, prayers, all right, life coaching. If you need a boost, it's absolutely going to be found there. I do have a 7-day free trial as well, so that will be linked down below. But let's jump into the rest of your reading. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. We will dive into it. I always say jive, I don't know why, but anyway, we'll dive into it for you guys. Aquarius, this will be for the week of the 2nd to the 8th of September. Messing up my words. Let's just dive into it for you guys. All right, the first card that we have facing me and coming out here is Truth Be Told. I do like this card. It does come up usually when there's a timeline shift, which basically means there's like another reality opening up for you guys, and the opportunities coming up this week to dive into something completely different, potentially something that will completely change your life, basically. It's like a new reality, a new dimension. I don't know if any of you believe in timeline shifts or like different dimensions are going on at the same time as this one, like different versions of yourself. Basically, you're jumping into a different version of yourself, a different life, or the opportunity at least is there. Of course, it's also about truth being told. So maybe there is a truth coming through for you guys. There is a mask here, so something's being unmasked, but we will dive in a little bit more to what that might be, okay? But I always was like a window of opportunity. That's the way I read it. All right, let's see. And the owls always represent seeing things clearly. Owls have, complete vision of what's going on around them. So it's just a reminder that there is some clarity coming through for you guys. There is an opportunity, a window of opportunity coming up for you guys too. Let's get one more. For Aquarius, you have the 3rd chakra, which is the I can affirmation. So it's about your belief about what you're capable of achieving and doing, okay? Your willpower. Okay, so maybe you're feeling a little bit blocked there. So you could be doing affirmations or meditations on this chakra could actually be quite important for you, especially when it comes down to taking an opportunity that might change your life. You might be feeling like I can't do it. Basically, you have rest and rejuvenation though, which is interesting. So could be just a separate theme for the week. You're being called to rest. Make sure that you are kind of calling your energy back to yourself if it's kind of a little bit erratic around you at the moment. He's meditating even as well. So again, meditation could be quite important for you guys this week. All right, rest and rejuvenation, calming down, cooling down, centering yourself. Maybe this is something that you're manifesting in as well. Interesting. Let's carry on though, so we can piece this puzzle. For my lovely Aquarians, please Spirit, for this week. Despondence, that's interesting because this is somebody who's desiring change, who's quite miserable, not feeling very happy, wants change but is not making any action towards change. Okay, the smallest of things can make the biggest of impacts, and I think that's something that you need to remind yourself of this week, because getting up, having a shower, getting yourself ready, taking each step at a time is so rewarding when you feel a bit miserable in your life. And it's something that I do too when I'm just tired and the thought of all the things I have to do in a day makes me really overwhelmed and I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed. The first step is, okay, get up, go brush your teeth, go have a shower. That's the first steps to do. And then you'll think about what you have to do later on. Like if something is overwhelming you and it's not even happening right here, right now, don't think about it. Just think about these first few steps. Okay, don't think about the routine you have to do to change your life. You know, don't think about it like that. Just say, today, right now, this is what I'm gonna do. Because making a change leads to more change. Change does not always just happen by itself, especially a timeline shift. If you're wanting to change your life, you have to change what you're doing now in order to change your life. You can't manifest in a sudden rapid change and you're now a different person and you're now the best version of yourself. It requires change from yourself, action from yourself, in order to have it transpire in your surroundings too. So that's coming through for you. Let's see what else. Complacency. Okay, this is about she's being complacent and now she regrets it and she wishes she had done more with her time, with her life. And same with despondence, they do kind of come with that same kind of stagnant energy. Okay, so this is kind of about breaking that mold. Isolation. And lastly, a lovely card of growth. Okay, so that's nice. I think this is about focusing on growth. I'm hearing that procrastination is not doing you any good. Isolation coming through here. So you could be isolating yourself from opportunities, but still not very happy with where you are. Despondence and complacency is like the Four of Cups kind of here, where it's like an offer is being made, but you're not accepting it, you know, and you're not happy with it. I don't want that. Because it might require something from you, or, you know, maybe you're quite comfortable imagining these great things, but it's about time that we're taking some action. And I hope I'm not offending anybody. It's just for somebody out there. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation, isolation. So you're being called to take an invite. If you're being invited somewhere, if you're being offered something this week, it may not be anything grand and big, but it could be something that could lead to something amazing. Okay. Don't isolate yourself. And then we have growth, which is great because this is seemingly the goal is growth, expansion, change. So you will have that, but it's like they're wanting you to deal with your despondence first, deal with the complacency first, deal with the isolation first. Those things will lead towards growth when we kind of conquer those, right? An affirmation or a keyword for the week for Aquarius. Service has really been coming up a lot today for everybody almost. This says, I feel good when I can help others. So when you're isolating yourself, of course, it's not going to feel good. A lot of you desire to help, to be of service in some way. That could be really good to help you find like a job opportunity. Something that makes you feel good is being of service, is what you have to offer. And maybe at the moment you don't really feel like you have a lot to offer, even though you probably do. That's where the third chakra comes in, of maybe again you don't feel like you can do something. Okay, so that chakra might need some help. Okay, some energy flowing through it. Okay, let's get you an animal spirit. Stag spirit, take the lead. So a lot of this is saying, let's go Aquarius this week. We're not staying stuck. We'll rest when we need to. We'll make sure we have enough sleep. Okay, we'll make sure we prioritize our meditations or our time that we have to ourselves to get into alignment, but we're taking the lead. So you have stag spirit and coyote spirit. Take the lead and trust in divine detours. Okay, divine detours. This is what that window of opportunity is. It's that device. I feel like they're wanting you to take it. Trust in divine detours. Sometimes when that card comes out, it's usually because, you know, it kind of comes with the theme of rejection as protection and redirection. And that could be the case of what you've been through. Maybe that's what caused some despondence, complacency, isolation, was through some kind of rejection. If I have to edit the videos because my camera is doing that disconnecting thing again today. But anyway, so yeah, maybe that's something that you've been through, and maybe that stunted your belief in what you're capable of doing. Whatever it is, Spirit's saying, trust in divine detours. These are divine detours, and it's taking you somewhere else. But you need to take the lead at the moment, not to stay stuck where you are, to keep moving, keep pushing, take the lead, take control of the situation. Okay, now let's dive into a tarot, I guess. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys this week. All right, please, Spirit, for Aquarius, 3 cards for the overall energy. I quite like this. I'm almost seeing here, like, so you're going from the 10 of Wands, which is, coming to the end of a very difficult chapter in your life, one where there's a lot of exhaustion, maybe feeling overburdened, just a lot going on. This can also sometimes be a card of like baggage or holding on to a lot, or having a lot of responsibility. Okay, maybe that's why they're asking you to rest. Then you have another 10, which is amazing, which is that 10 of Pentacles. So whether you're going to be kind of like finally completing a chapter, now entering a really abundant one, this is almost like the rewards for all that you've been through. It's a 10 and a 10. Then you have the 8, which is, sorry, I was thinking the 8 of Swords is kind of about feeling a little bit stuck in our problems. It's feeling trapped, feeling really stuck mentally. She's up in her head. In fact, that's all she can see is her thoughts, basically. She's got a blindfold on. But there is a solution to her situation. It's just that she needs to come out of her head and look for the solution and not just at the problem. So that always is a bit of advice. You might be looking just at the problems in your life and not enough at the solutions, what you can do. And that's why Take the Lead is here. You might be feeling stuck because of the problems that you do have around you, which I understand. But they're saying, take the lead. Don't stay stuck here. There's something that you can do about this. I'm going to clarify. 10 of Wands with 3 of Wands. So this is kind of like doing a lot and waiting for the results, and almost like maybe not having it come back. Like the 3 of Wands is a waiting card. He sent his ships out. And I kind of feel like you sent an energy out into the universe or whatever, and it's maybe not coming back, or you're waiting for somebody to give you a payment, or maybe even for the work that you've been doing. Right, 10 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, which is amazing. Some of you could be getting a really good offer that is gonna, like, I'm hearing finance you. Like maybe that's to do with like, that kind of stuff. But it does feel like career based. The King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You could be meeting someone in your life who could give you a glimpse of what you're capable of achieving. Whether you just see a successful person, or whether somebody is giving you some sort of financial windfall or opportunity that will lead to that. That could be what the thing is here. What's the 8 of Swords about? Well, it almost feels like a what you can't see coming. Look at that. Amazing. That's that timeline shift. Things are just suddenly changing, which is great. But it does require taking the lead, and I wonder what that is about. Maybe it's instead of waiting and holding on and pushing through the challenges, there is a different way to approach it. Maybe from a different kind of financial standpoint, or somehow stepping into the King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles energy. The 8 of Swords, what you can't see is this brand new idea, this brand new beginning, which is beautiful because you are coming to the end of a very difficult challenge or journey. And this new beginning, this wild card, this is amazing. Now, for some of you, really random, if you're thinking of traveling or relocating, this could be the thing that is a bit of a timeline shift for you. It kind of changes your whole life, because the Ace of Wands and the Wild does feel like travel or relocation. 8 of Swords. Maybe you need more freedom. Maybe this new idea is like a new job, a new career, a new passion. Now that you're able to release some responsibilities, maybe this is freeing you up to actually, again, do a bit more that you're passionate about. It's interesting. The Wild is a brand new beginning, like completely. And you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. It feels very financially rewarding. Let's see how you'll be feeling this week. Page of Cups, emotional. King of Wands, I like that. And the Queen of Cups, still that emotional. This is all in your energies. We all have people cards here. So there's different personalities of yourself coming through. Page of Cups is kind of like our inner child. It's also like a card that comes through where you might get a little bit of like a surprising emotions that just pop up, whether it's because of news coming up in your surroundings, or whether this is like inner wounds coming up here that are surprising you that didn't even know. There's feelings you didn't even know were there. You're dealing with that. It's not necessarily a bad card, but in the sense of your energy, it does feel like things catching you by surprise this week. and maybe bringing out some emotions from you, which can be really amazing. You also the King of Wands, which is lovely because your energy is very ambitious, which is lovely. I think things are really actually changing, which is interesting because I feel like you are taking the lead here in order to get out of complacency and despondence, which is great. Again, changing careers, whatever it may be, you're taking the lead. The King of Wands is a leader. Some of you could be called to step up in a role, step into a new role, do something outside your comfort zone completely because you are capable. Right, King of Wands, there's lizard by him, and lizards represent being able to adapt to situations, being very quick to adapt. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is a trait that you have, very charismatic. This feels like that's that new beginning, or something that you already are capable of and just cannot see, is that this idea, if you bring it to life, whether it's starting your own thing, relocating, it can bring in so much more confidence and just a completely new life for yourself. This is what, yeah, I think is important. Then you have the Queen of Cups, which is all about feeling very emotional, but in a really good sense that you're connecting with your feelings and emotions. You're nurturing maybe your inner child. These feelings that are coming up, you're nurturing that. You could also be nurturing those around you as well. This does feel like it's part of that resting and rejuvenation as well. All right, anything else? I want to look at the truth be told. King of Swords, truth is definitely being spoken. This is about being very logical, maybe even having a plan in order to make something happen. Yeah, truth is definitely being told, or maybe you're living in your truth. That's what it is. Your third chakra is coming up with the Knight of Pentacles, which is about grounding, and it feels like he's holding that chakra here. It's yellow. Ironic, right? What a coinky dink. So the Knight of Pentacles is, for me, a really good card about like progress. It's slow progress, okay? It requires investment. It requires something to be really looked at, because it is going to be something long term. So this could be personal development, which makes sense if it's a chakra. You could be really just tending some time and spending some time and dealing with this thing here. And also taking it slow, again, could be really important for you in helping yourself understand that you are capable. Maybe some of you do need to jump into some knowledge. Knight of Pentacles feels like studying something. He's really looking at what something needs. That could be you. You're looking at what you need, what your chakra needs, what you're capable of. You're looking at it, you're studying it. Some of you need to get some feedback. Okay, that can help you. I really feel like actually like I'm seeing some of you like asking, okay, like what can I improve on? Like that could be helpful. That can help you realize that you're, boost your confidence a bit in what you're capable of and what you can do. Rest and rejuvenation. The Strength card is going to build your strength, your courage, which I think is also part of that energy. Despondence. What was that tried to come through? Despondence. Give a little to take a little is what they're saying here, but also this is my card of like pay attention to what you're focusing on. If you're and your daily routines, it's kind of like a Virgo card. It's 6th house energy, which is your daily routines, your work life. What are you giving to? Is it giving back to you? Is it something that's going to pay off for you later down the line? Or again, it also aligns with service. For some of you, bringing service to others will really make you feel a lot better about what you're bringing into the world, and maybe make you feel better about put you in a better mood. Maybe you guys do have a lot of value to bring to people, by the way. Complacency. The 4 of Pentacles tried to come through. That's a stuck energy, like holding on too tightly and holding yourself back. And again, she may have held herself back too. You're being called to have confidence in yourself, to make things happen, to focus on the positive side of things, be adventurous, be fun. Okay? That will help you with that complacency. They're asking you to open up a bit. Isolation. 4 of Cups, which we was picking up on anyway. This is you denying offers, invites, people, most likely social events. It's fine if you don't want to associate yourself with some people, But again, if you're being invited somewhere, don't stay complacent where you are. You could be getting an opportunity that is in alignment to your goal, but maybe you're not seeing that at first glance. Okay, but anyway, my angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I hope this reading has helped in some way, giving you some guidance and advice for the week ahead. If it did, make sure you like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. But aside from all that, I will see you guys next time. All right.